Y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. It's your boy, man. Come on, man. Come on. Who else could it be? It's your boy. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Live here from Los Angeles. Let's not forget. Came in, man. This morning, man, get a little pregame conversation. And talk about what's going to happen today, because last night we had some good games, and I expect that trend to continue. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. So, I got up, man. What's going on? Good morning to all y'all, man. I decided to go to Randy's Donuts, bro. I went to Randy's Donuts, the best donuts on the planet. Krispy Kreme can't fade them. Yeah, got me one of them. You know what I'm saying? The line was long as shit. The drive-thru was long as hell, dog. Took me like 25 minutes. And got me one of these. So, hey, dog. Okay. And I got me some of this. You know what I'm saying? Little tea, you know what I'm saying? Little medicine ball, little tea shot, And I decided to come in and top it up with you guys, man. So I will be smacking in your face. Okay? If you get offended because I'm eating, I'm sorry. I haven't eaten and I'm going to eat. And that's how it is. Y'all should already know. All right. These two games, bro. We got two shootouts, man. And we did the watch party yesterday for the Ravens game. The Ravens in the Texans. You guys want another one? Y'all want to do another one? Because the last one did numbers. That Ravens Texans that watch party did numbers. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a watch party. Chiefs and Bills. Right here, watch party, bro. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 on the East Coast. Check your local listings. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because, man, you guys have been supporting it. I was surprised, bro. When I got off that live, we had about 1,700 people watch that. I was like, damn. That's a lot, bro. We've had Raider watch parties that didn't do that good. How's son? So we're gonna go ahead and do it again, man. So we'll do the watch party. Chiefs versus Buffalo. But let's get to it. A lot of us that are on here, our teams are not playing. Our teams are out. They either didn't make the playoffs or they got bounced out. So to have the amount of engagement we have over here with teams that a lot of us don't support shows why this channel is a non-denominational channel and we get everybody over here. That's what makes it good. Somebody's on this channel is always going to be in the mix. So that Ravens game turned out exactly like I said, and the San Francisco game turned out exactly like I said. We did post games on both of those. Go check those out. Today, the Lions and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, man, are a surprising team that they've made it this far, bro. Nobody in their right mind thought that they would be in the divisional round, which means they won a play. That means they won a wild card game. Nobody thought that. I don't even think a lot of the TB fans, Tampa Bay fans, were thinking that. But Baker Mayfield's balling right now, bro. I see a resurgence in Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is looking how he used to look. He's looking how he looked when he came into the Browns like his first 2 years, he's looking like that, bro. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if he drank some magic potion. I don't know if he stopped drinking. I don't know that man like that. I can't speculate. All I can say is he looks like the old Baker Mayfield, man. He's running, he's slinging the ball. The velocity on the football looks familiar to me. All of that shit, bro. Mike Evans, got Mike Evans. The defense is looking formidable. You know what I'm saying? Todd Bowles has them guys playing some football. I was very shocked that they won that game. And then the Lions, bro. The Lions have been the sleeper team all year. Everybody just keep thinking that this is an aberration. They keep thinking that this is cap. They're cap, bro. They're not going to keep it going. They keeping that shit going. They told the Rams what it was. The Rams understand now. Yeah, y'all got the Super Bowl ring with Stafford, but all guys were revenge, bro. They won their first playoff game in 31 years. Once you become a team that you get off the snide and you win a playoff game, it starts over, bro. You got teams like the Raiders who haven't won a playoff game in 22 years. And you got people running around talking about Coach Antonio Pierce, because he's coach, we're going to call him by his title. Coach Antonio Pierce doesn't do this and don't do that. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm like, man, you had 7 coaches, 8, 9, 10 coaches that didn't do anything. Didn't get you a playoff win at all. Only 2 playoff appearances. Don't act like you all of that, but you're not. The Lions, Jared Goff is balling. I like the running game. That dude Hutchinson, Aiden Hutchinson, number 97. He plays like a Raider. He plays hard. I like Amon-Ra Brown. I think the Lions are going to win today, man. I've been watching the Lions for 2 years. Lions beat a lot of people that didn't think they beat the Raiders. They beat the Chiefs. They beat Denver. They beat everybody in our division. What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be out here. Here. Go ask your mom. Go ask your mom. He hasn't done that. Go ask her. Close the door. Close it. You gotta ask your mama. He pulled the door open because he wanted his donut.
I'm not getting no donut.
All right, well, lock the door there. Okay. My son saw me eating donuts. His ass just opened the damn door and came out with no clothes on. He's like, man, I want some of that donut. That's why he's in there howling right now. All right, with that being said, Lions, I'm taking the Lions. And the streak is going to continue, man. So that means the NFC Championship game, and it will be the Lions and the 49ers. All right. Now we go to the AFC, bro. We all know that the Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champions, and I don't like the Chiefs, bro. I don't. But just because I don't like the Chiefs don't mean that I don't want to be right. I don't let my fandom interfere with my football acumen. I don't have to like you to understand whether you're going to win or not. It's more important for me to be right. Okay? I don't play that, I'm just every time I don't like them, so everybody's beating them. I ain't doing that. I'm too wise for that. I have a reputation to maintain. I got it right. Open those picks yesterday. I plan on getting these right. Kansas City Chiefs, man. They're not the old Chiefs. They lost 6 games. Lost to the Raiders. Lost to the Denver. They're very beatable. The key is, will you beat them? That's the key. You have to beat them. And I don't know if Josh Allen, who's extremely overrated, because everybody was talking cash shit about Lamar yesterday. I mean, I had people on my feed talking shit. They were making sure Lamar is he chokes in the playoffs. He's 1-3. He's this and that. He's not this and he's not that. And I'm like, look, dude, Josh Allen is the biggest hype machine of everybody. Lamar went right in there. Like I told everybody, there's people right on here. Y'all was talking crazy in the first half, and come that second half, y'all disappeared. When Lamar started turning that shit up, y'all just logged off. Y'all said, oh, fuck all of this. Y'all just clicked off and shit. 165 yards passing, 2 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs, ran for 100 yards. Fuck around with Lamar if you want to. He just took the MVP from Purdy and Dak Prescott. That's what happens. Your hate doesn't stop anything. I tried to tell you guys. I tried to warn you. Okay? Y'all may know football, but you don't know more than me, obviously, because you were hating, talking cash shit in the first half, and I said, 30 more minutes. After that, it became a bloodbath. They didn't score a fucking point. Texans didn't do shit in the second half. It was 10-10 at half. At the end of the game, it was 34-10. Somebody scored 24 points, and somebody didn't. That's what it is. Okay? So with that being said, Buffalo better win. Buffalo better win, bro. They ain't got no excuse, man. I'm tired of Josh Allen and all the hype and all of that. He got to do something, dog. Patrick Mahomes has been serving him a shit sandwich every fucking year. Here you go, Josh. Josh got a man up, dog. I don't want to hear it. If they keep that same energy. If y'all was going to go in here, y'all was over here scorching on Lamar, you need to be scorching on Josh Allen. Okay? With that being said, I don't believe Josh Allen's going to do shit. I hope he does. But I don't believe it. Okay? I haven't seen him do it. All right? He has to do it today. I'm rooting for Buffalo, but I don't believe in Buffalo, bro. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it. Because every time I put my belief into that team, they ain't did shit. So I'm going to go the opposite way this time and say, hey, I don't trust you. I know you're a turnover machine, Josh. I know you're going to force the football around. I know that Chris Jones is going to be getting at you. I know that defense is going to be getting at you. I know that your defense and Patrick Mahomes and them motherfuckers is going to be out there trying to light your ass on fire. I know all of that shit. But I have not seen you do shit against them. Okay? I have not seen it. And until I do, I ain't believing it. And that's it. Okay? Time to put up or shut up, man. Like I said before, it's real easy for you guys to criticize one guy. And then when he does good, y'all don't even want to stay around to take your lumps. Okay? But then when Josh Allen comes, y'all act like he ain't beat Patrick Mahomes at all. He ain't did shit. Shit, AOC beat Patrick Mahomes. Say I'm lying. Aiden O'Connell beat him. Only completed a pass in the first quarter. Didn't complete a pass in the second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter. He won. I don't want to hear it. They calling Josh Allen the tow truck. The tow truck better be towing some shit tonight. I'm gonna be rooting for the Bills, but I don't believe in the Bills. Bills be bullshitting. The Bills be bill-shitting. Fuck all of that. They gotta handle their business, man. So once again, watch party today, 3 o'clock, LA time. I will do a watch party for the Bills and the Chiefs. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Unknown Raider guy. Bills versus Ravens, AFC going down. We will be on a watch party. Big Busy, Bill Holloway, man, unfiltered member. Good morning, bro. Morning, dog. Bill, I don't know how you do it, bro. I don't know how you sleep, man. You be up. You be working hella late, and then you be up early in the morning, dog. You must only need like a couple hours of sleep a night. The BB said, let's go. You already know. Egalitarian in the house, man. Raider Felon, you guys need to go get your memberships. Now I have a link up. On all the videos, you'll see under the where it says hashtag whatever it is, the description, there's a link there that you guys should easily be able to click on so you can go get the membership, man. Okay, trying to make things easy for everybody. Little P, we talking unknown Raider guy said 49ers and Lions NFC. I see what you're saying, bro. Said Krispy Kreme's good, but it's not that tight. Only when the light is on. Oh, when it's hot, they gotta put them things in the microwave and shit. When it ain't hot, they ain't cracking. Randy's, you ain't gotta do shit but put it in your mouth. My son's favorite. That's why he was so fucking pissed. He saw me eating these donuts, and he said, "Man, I gotta get out there where Dad's at." And I said, "Man, you better talk to your mom about that shit, cause she been telling me you giving him too much sweets." I'm like, "Hey, man, I ain't in it, bruh. Okay, as long as I'm like this, hey son, somebody got to eat the donut. Somebody got to do it, son. If it ain't you, it got to be me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right. One of us is 3 years old, and one of us ain't. All right. What up, Shaq? You got your Randy's? Hell yeah. That line was long as hell over there, bro. That line was long as shit. The line was so bad that you have to go in a turn lane for those of us who go to Randy's, the original one that's been 1952. Man, when you're driving in and you're driving up to the light, this right lane is Randy's doing this. This lane. So if you want to turn right and you ain't going to Randy's, you better go up and go and illegally turn right. And you won't get a ticket because cops know what it is. 9 out of 10, they in line. Randy's ham, they tasted like Winchell's. Hey, man, I don't know which Randy's you went to. There's other Randy's, Bill. They got other little locations. I don't go to them other little satellite locations and shit. You got to go to the one in Inglewood, bro, with the big-ass donut on the top and shit. Y'all remember that movie Hancock when Will Smith was superhero and he was sleeping in the damn donut hole? You ain't going to that one. You're going to have a problem. You got to go to the home plate. Hey, I'd love to see the Ravens and Lions Super Bowl. That would be great. Then I don't have to worry about somebody winning a Super Bowl that I don't want to see win in my house. Because if the Chiefs and the 49ers go, that's what we're going to be dealing with. But you can blame Josh McDaniels for that. But no, you guys are going to blame, Coach AP for that. Because he should have won all 9 games and we would have been there and all that crazy shit. Egalitarian. Baltimore win the Super Bowl. I got Baltimore, man. My wife very happy, man. She had all her Ravens shit yesterday. Y'all saw her. I let her poke her head in for a second because she won. She had all her shit, okay, from head to toe. How they compare to Peter's Bakery? Peter's Bakery's good, but Randy's is better, bro. Julio Brea, man, unfiltered member. What's going on, man? Game over. You already know. I know Raider guy talking a little Pee-wee. Okay. Matthew, who you think win the Chiefs and Bills? I just told you, bro. I want the Bills to win, but I don't believe in the Bills. So I guess what? I'm not going to put it in the atmosphere and say the actual thing. I'm smart, bro. I'm a manifester. I know when I say shit be happening. So I don't want to say what it is. I'm telling you what it is without me saying it. Because if I say such and such wins, it's going to happen. That's how I figure everything out. I just say it and believe it, and it happens. I don't want to say what I think. I'm just going to say I don't believe in the Bills. And I hope the Bills prove my beliefs wrong. But I'm not going to put it in the universe that a certain team is going to win. I ain't doing that. The last time I mentioned that team, I said they were going to lose to the Raiders, and they did. I know what I got going on. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say what I believe, but I ain't gonna put it in. I'm not gonna put it in the atmosphere for it to happen. So, hey, I need the Bills to handle their business today. I need the Bills and Josh Allen to live up to the hype machine that he has been. It's time for him to win, man. His feet's to the fire. You can't hold Lamar's feet to the fire no more. Okay, they were trying their damnedest to try to make it seem like he wasn't shit, but guess what? Didn't work. All right. Rob Bean said Bucks pulling off the upset. Are they dogs in this? Are the Buccaneers the dogs? Ralph? I don't know. I don't know what the odds are. Okay. Like I said, man, Baker Mayfield has been playing like the old Baker Mayfield, bro. Back from the Progressive commercials. Remember he used to be living in the damn stadium and all of that shit? That was back when Baker was slinging it. He's back to slinging it again, bro. Very possible. But I just like that Hutchinson dude. I like that St. Brown kid. I like their running game. We're going to see. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Let's get these likes up, man. Let's get these likes up. Lil Pee Wee said, oh, trust me, Shaq. I know Reddit guy. If Chiefs lose, I'll be here. And when we lost on Christmas. Lil Pee Wee, man, is, you know, he's Chiefs Kingdom. But Little Pee Wee is the guy that'll come in and take his lumps. Lil Pee Wee will be here, bro. Because he came in on Christmas, bro. I was like, I had to give it to him. He was the first person. Eventually, we had, you know, Todd Tolfrey. He ain't never gonna come in. Todd Tolfrey, as soon as he loses, his ass, you know, goes back into the sandbox and goes up and buries himself in the sand for a couple of weeks and shit. But a couple of other guys came in, man, that actually have smoking pots. He'll come in, but typically the rest of them, they ain't got the balls to come in here, dog, after a loss. General Manager Walt, General Manager Walt predicts the Bills rush for 170. I always remember Christmas Day Raiders is why the Chiefs are on the road. Facts, but guess what, General Walt? You also said that the Texans were going to beat Lamar and them yesterday, and you were saying Lamar wasn't going to do nothing. And then a funny thing happened. Lamar happened. Okay, so hey, I hope you're right today, man, but you wasn't right yesterday. Okay, just keeping it a buck. All right. Oh, you see I'm buffering? I'm buffering. You guys say I'm choppy. Oh shit, hold on. Let me see what's going on. See, I'm buffering. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me fix something. How about now, y'all? Am I still buffering, you guys? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, you guys, man. Oh, man, I'm buffering. Fuck. Am I still buffering, you guys? Sorry about that, man. Oh, man, that means my damn video gonna be raggedy as fuck. How about now, you guys? Let me see what you guys are saying. Is it better? Is it still choppy, y'all? Hope my son didn't cut the Wi-Fi off. How's it looking? All good. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, you guys. I hate when that happens, man. I hate when that happens. I'll just hold the phone up. Deb says you've been okay with me. Okay. All right. Maybe, I don't know. But a lot of people are saying I was buffering, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a way that I can... We boosted the signal already, so I can get it out here. Maybe it's still not strong enough. Okay. All right. Hey, man, sorry about that, you guys. I hate when that happens because it makes my video look raggedy, man. People don't want to watch it and shit. All right. Try to sit closer to... My son must have did something in there. He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Walt says he's not buffering. You guys said it sound like a helicopter. Okay. Choppy sound. I don't know what it is, man. All right, but I'm glad it seems to be better now. Watch Raider, man. Hate to see the Niners win versus Green Bay. Hey, man, Green Bay choked, bro. Green Bay straight choked on the chicken, bro. They choked. They had it in the bag. But that's what happens, man. When you don't play a full 60 minutes, you lose like that. And I'll tell you this right now, looks like we got the better Carlson because it looks like Daniel Carlson's little brother, he ain't it. Daniel, not Anders. He's only a rookie though, but he's been missing a lot of kicks. Okay, watch Raider. Houston wasn't ready for Baltimore. I think Baltimore's the best team. I do too, man. Baltimore played the 49ers, man. 49ers, they make them kind of mistakes that they're making against Baltimore. It's going to be barbecue chicken out there, bro. Telling you that now. Brock Purdy did not look good. He was skipping the ball around. He was doing a bunch of things. Because my father called me this morning. He's like, yeah, man, I think Brock Purdy doesn't play well in the elements. And I'm like, okay. Well, the Death Star doesn't have any elements. So he has to be taken care of, bro. And if the line, no matter what it is, they're going to be playing at home next week. And if it's dry out there, we'll see what goes on. Okay. You can't run on the Ravens. Nah, man, you can't run on the Ravens, man. But McCaffrey's just not anybody, you know. Yeah, McCaffrey just ain't anybody. Ross Raider said Lamar scrambling killed Houston. 100 yards rushing, bro. 100 yards. He's like, look, man, I'm putting the team on my back, bro. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Justin Saw, man, I hope the 49ers lose. I'm tired of hearing the only person I like is Jerry Rice. Hey, man, that's a good person to like because he was a Raider. Okay, Lil Pee Wee talking to no Raider guy. Guy in Boston Bands, Jared Mayo, shut up and stick to football and not bring up race. Well, what's the Boston media gonna do? They gonna do? Hang him by his neck? Man, come on, though. Who cares what the Boston media says, man? I don't work for the Boston media. If I'm Jared Mayo, I don't work for you guys. I'm gonna say what I want to say. As long as my boss has got my back and he's the one writing my checks, I don't got to worry about what the hell y'all talking about. Okay? Bill Russell, the greatest winner in team sports, they was calling him a nigger to his face on the court. You win them 11 championships out of 13, and you being called those kind of names. Jared Mayo ain't shit. You just par for the course, bro. I'd never want to play in Boston. Okay? So trade me out of here. Justin, so I bet Justin Allen will be able to run all over the Chiefs. I hope so. But if you think I'm going to say they going to win, Chiefs going to win, I'm not. Okay, Prado says, like I said, Bills ain't shit. Right. Charles Salute from ATL out there, man. Josh Allen's been into consistent. Joe E., unfiltered member. Just hope he gets his act together. Man, he's on the clock, bro. Let's cut it out. Let's cut out all the lack of pressure that's on him because there's no pressure on him. Lamar had pressure. Oh, you've been in 4, you only won 1. Okay, dog. If Lamar wins these next 2 playoff games, he'll be 3-4, but with a Super Bowl ring. But Josh Allen hasn't done nothing, dog. He looks good in the regular season, and then when the playoffs come, he lays an egg, man. All right. At least Joe Burrow made the bowl and lost. At least Joe Burrow made the Super Bowl and lost. I mean, he at least got there all the way to the Super Bowl. He's won the AFC Championship game. Okay. Bev, what's going on, sis? Throwing a little PB, Buffalo Bills. You don't mean the Buffalo Jills, man. Shit, they better do something today. Bills at home, they will win. I need that to happen. I need that to happen. I don't believe it, but I need that to happen. But I understand manifestation. I'm not going to just say, oh, well, da-da-da's going to win. No, I'm not. I ain't saying that shit. I'm going to keep my shit like I'm supposed to. With doubt, and I ain't putting it out there. But you guys can understand what I'm thinking. Somebody I believe in and somebody I don't want to win. I mean, somebody I don't believe in and somebody I don't want to win. That's how it's going. Carla Jenkins, I do not wish the Chiefs well in any situation. Carla, you a Raider. Same with me. Same with me. Okay? When I had to put myself on the line, the last time I really put myself on the line about the Chiefs was this pandemic Super Bowl, man. It was the 49ers and the Chiefs, and I had to pick a team. And I picked San Francisco. And guess what? They didn't get it done, bruh. I had to see the Chiefs be the champions. Okay? Last year, same shit. Had to see the Chiefs be the champions. Okay? But I ain't picking them. That's what I'm not doing. Okay? Not doing that. Unless there's some money involved, then I'll do it. Tip your bartender. Like the video. Bo Long, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Everyone's seeing the Ravens and Winers Super Bowl. At least your pops and wife will be happy their teams are in it. Man, but my pops is going to be worse off if they, because he had to see my wife beat him before. That ain't new. That ain't new. Y'all forgot about that Super Bowl before, man. The Harbaugh Bowl. Remember Jim Harbaugh and John Harbaugh went together and met the shit. I was with her. I told my dad, oh, yeah, you probably gonna go ahead and side with her, huh? I said, yeah, I'm gonna side with her because y'all can get your asses kicked. Guess what? Talked to my dad this morning. All right. Dr. Swamp said Chiefs losing today. I would love that. I would love that. Links for the merchandise, as you can see, we got on the nice visor. Look at the quality of the visor. I'm putting it up here so you can see the material, man. This ain't no bullshit material, man. Look at that. Come on, dog. I got everything. Everything we make, I got. My wife's like, you may need to get us clear out some more closet space for all the unfiltered stuff you have. I was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I may have to clear out some more closet space and shit. Because I'm wearing our merch, bro. I went to Randy's Donuts just like this. Just like what I got on right now. Okay. Go get it. Stop playing. Let's get these likes up. Let's go. What time is it, man? I ain't gonna be on here 10:30. Okay, I ain't gonna be on here long. All right. All right. Cash App. Cash Apps work too, man. Okay. Money sign Shaxter 21. And Domino Human, man. Inglewood, Colorado. Shit, I don't know. Inglewood, Los Angeles, California. Inglewood with an I, not with an E. Dr. Swamp. Chiefs will lose until the Bills prove to us they can win. That's what I'm saying, man. The Bills got to do something, dog. I'm tired of this Bill talk, bro. I mean, I got some Bill Mafia homies. I got a few of those cats, man. And those Bill Mafia dudes, they really know what it is. They really like, yeah, Shaq, we got to do something, dog. We can't keep losing to these guys. God. Watch Raider says, Shaq, you got to make an illegal turn, and Inglewood police ain't up that early. You good? I already know that, dog. I already know that, man. I'll be right over there on La Brea, bro. La Brea and Centinela. Man, they don't never see no police, man. They don't see nothing going on. If you do see them, they either in the Popeyes drive-through, you know, the Popeyes right on the corner of Centinela and La Brea, or they're at Randy's Donuts and shit. And if you do see them, they don't give a damn. Go long. Said Niners and Winers. I'll be rooting for the Ravens. Pray don't so prove me wrong. Bills Mafia. It's time, bro. It's time for them, man. You know, get off either shit or get off the pot, bro. Like, you're wasting our time with all this hype. Like, come on, dude. We need the Bills to win today. That's why I'm doing the watch party. Be here. We're gonna do the watch party, man. Like I said, the watch party has been successful and it's working. And I'm like, okay, Raiders, yeah, okay. Nah, dog. Yesterday's watch party did better numbers. Like, just period. We're getting football fans coming in. That's what we want. We want people coming in. All right. Carlos Sanchez, Unfiltered member, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam. Bill Holloway, Unfiltered member. Bucks are a 3-point favorite. There you go. They're not a dog. Carlos Sanchez got the Lions and the Bills. Watch Raiders says, I think the Ravens are the best team overall. It's close with the Niners. Detroit has a shot. Bills always lose. KC's a different team in the playoffs. Bucks are outside the team. Hey, man, that's a great synopsis, Watts. Great synopsis. Hula Barrera, man, Unfiltered member with the 100. Carlos Sanchez, good morning, Unfiltered. Bill Holloway, Carlos Sanchez, you good on my side? Cool. All right. My sister Bev said I've always been good. I know I've always been good, sis, but it's all right. You just got to check. All right, man. Carlos Sanchez, 2 edits says, yeah, you're fine. Good. All right, cool. You know, I'm trying to make sure the content is tight. Okay. Watch Raider. Yeah, Carlson missed that kick, and Jordan Love didn't play well in the second half. Got away from Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was balling, bro. I feel bad for Aaron Jones. I'm going to put this back now. Let me know if it starts getting choppy chop. Aaron Jones, I feel bad for that brother, man, because he was balling. He went out of, he did everything he could do. But Jordan Love, the first half, he was playing good. The second half, he was throwing the ball late behind receivers. And that last interception, we analyzed it last night, man. I even paused it on the TV so you guys could see how he threw that ball. You don't throw a football diagonally. I don't give a damn who you are. If you're throwing the ball diagonally, you're putting the ball in harm's way. Okay? Because when you're throwing it diagonally, it makes it easier for a defender to get to the football because the field is more narrow than it is long. So it's either going to be a ball you can't catch, or it's going to be a ball that everybody has a chance at. When you're throwing the ball down the field, it's just a matter of if the ball is past the defender and the receiver's past the defender. Okay? Or if it's too short, is the defender going to be able to turn around and get the ball? When you're throwing it across the field, linebackers are going to get into the play. Safeties, you're going to have everybody. You're throwing it into the teeth of the defense. You're throwing it, which was fucking stupid, bro. All you had to do was throw it out of bounds or run. Nah, he was trying to play hero ball. All right? Raider Fellow with the $5 dono. Coffee's on me. Thank you, pimpin'. Thank you, man. Salute, bro. Thank you, my dog. Okay. Appreciate you. Okay. That's how you take care of a player. Watch Raider. I think Detroit's going to have to unleash Gibbs to beat the Bucks. They better do what they got to do. If I was the Lions, and they got the right coach, man. Dan Campbell is a damn. He's a grizzly bear, bro. That dude's a grizzly bear, man. You ever seen a grizzly bear in the wild? Grizzly bear is the apex predator. These motherfuckers, I don't give a damn what it is. Okay, I'm tearing shit up. Get me something to eat. Watch Raider. Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, same guy. Hey, man, the only difference is somebody's wearing a star and somebody's wearing a buffalo on the side of the helmet. Okay, but I'll tell you this, Josh Allen does not get the criticism he deserves to get. Okay? Dak Prescott gets his criticism, deservingly so. Okay? He got his criticism. Lamar got his criticism, even though I didn't think it was warranted, but he got it. Jalen Hurts is getting his criticism. Come on, bro. These are all people that have won playoff games. Okay? But Josh Allen, he just conveniently gets left out. Him and Justin Herbert, they don't get enough criticism. Justin Herbert has never won a playoff game in his life. CJ Stroud has more playoff wins than Justin Herbert. Think about that. CJ Stroud has been in the league not even a full season, and he has more playoff victories than everybody who they swear on their life is a first ballot Hall of Famer in Justin Herbert. He has 0. Same as Derek Carr, though. They don't want to say all of that. These guys really like who they like and cape for who they cape for. God. Nomadic Soul Bro says, so who's the greatest running back of all time in your opinion? The late, great Jim Brown. He's the greatest to me. Even though he's before my time, but it was my job to know that shit. Okay? So he's the greatest. He's the GOAT. But let's not get it fucked up. I'm going to say a name that none of you guys are even going to fucking understand why I'm saying that shit outside of people who are from my era. You said who I think is the greatest running back of all time. It is Jim Brown. But if you ask me who's my favorite running back of all time, y'all going to have a problem with it. My favorite running back of all time is O.J. Simpson. That's my favorite running back is OJ. I know y'all just know him for what y'all know him for. But for those of us that watched him when he was playing football, I'm just trying to tell you. God. Bev, thank you for the dono, man. Didn't even watch the Niners Chiefs Super Bowl. Man, I had no choice, man. We was pandemicked up. Where else was we going to go? It was Mass City. I really thought we were going to be wearing them masks the rest of our lives, dog. I really did, bro. I told my wife, I was like, man, we're going to have to wear these motherfuckers. We're going to have to wear these fucking masks the rest of our lives, bro. Fuck. She was pregnant with my son and all of that, man. My son was a pandemic baby. He was born during the pandemic. Okay. I'm like, man, we're going to have to wear these raggedy masks forever, dog. Like, you better start trying to figure it. You better start figuring out what mask you're going to wear with every fit you got and shit. Every suit with a mask. I was just like, damn. So, man, there wasn't nothing to do. What was there to do, bro? There wasn't shit to do. Shit. I definitely watched that Super Bowl. Okay, Bill Holloway, I have my Unfiltered Nation on later at the casino. Yeah, Bill. Bill's going down, Bill. Hey, Bill, you didn't see the silver and gray combo unfiltered. I don't think you saw it, man. I may have to grab it real quick. I'll grab it before we get off. Okay, because I'm gonna get off in a few. Okay. Ready to fail, and I stopped believing in the Bills way back in the 90s. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, Jim Kelly's Bills. They lost 4 Super Bowls, but I think they lost 4 straight. Fupa man, what's going on, man? What's your opinion about the USFL in March? I'm gonna watch the first, maybe the first week and see how it goes. The problem with those USLs and all of that, whatever you call it, XFLs or whatever they're gonna call this shit, is that the fans don't maintain their excitement about it. As here in the NFL, as the season progresses, it gets more and more intense. Okay? When you watch those, man, you're going to get a lot of views. And then the next week, you're going to get views, but not as many as the week before. And the next week, you're going to get views, but not as many as the week before. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 weeks, man, ain't nobody watching it. Until people start picking their favorite USL team, none of these leagues are catching on. You're going to have to, when you start seeing people wearing USL jerseys, you start seeing people have a team. Because I don't give a damn who you walk up to. And who's your favorite football team? They may be a casual fan, don't watch it that much. Oh, well, I grew up a Redskins fan, but I'm more of a Cowboys fan. You go up to somebody and say, hey, man, what's your favorite SFL team? They go like, oh, dog, I can't even tell you. I don't even know. I don't know. Shit, what teams are there again? That's the problem. Okay? You got to get bankable stars. The AFL legitimately had the NFL fucking spooked. Okay? That's why they said let's merge, bro. Let's merge, because the AFL had stars. Look at the teams that are still in the NFL that are AFL teams. All of them. AFL started in 1960. You know, I know the history. Let's name all the teams that are in the NFL that came from another league. Okay? All these teams came from another league. AFL was the American Football League. A lot of y'all don't understand that we came from another league. Just like the XFL and just like the USFL. Same shit. Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, Oilers, Bills, Patriots. Oh, that's 8 teams. Jets. Who else? That's 9 teams. See if I'm missing anybody. Just go on top of my head. I think there was 9 teams. Every one of those teams is in the National Football League right now. But they didn't get into the league until 1970. Okay? The AFL had stars. And when Joe Namath won Super Bowl III, okay, that was the first year they called it Super Bowl III. The first 2 Super Bowls, it was the AFL, NFL championship game. That's what it was called for the first 2. They didn't call it the Super Bowl to Super Bowl III. We lost the Packers and the Chiefs. The first people to ever lose a Super Bowl was the Chiefs. That's NFL. They won. Second Super Bowl down at the Orange Bowl, Raiders and the Packers. We lost that. Okay? NFL again. So they weren't tripping. That Super Bowl III, when Joe Namath said, we're going to win, I guarantee it, against the Colts. Now think about that. You guys would say, well, they're 2 AFC teams, Shaq. Imagine 2 AFC teams playing right now, the Jets and the Colts. But they weren't. They were 2 different leagues. When Joe Namath beat Johnny Unitas in that damn Super Bowl. Okay? Matter of fact, yeah. That was 68. All right? Then the next year, the Chiefs beat the Vikings in the Super Bowl. So when the AFL won the next 2, the NFL won the first 2 with the Packers, then the Jets, then Kansas City, they were like, man, we need to merge, bro. We need to merge, bro. We need to merge. Because they were losing market share. We were drafting all the good people, the AFL. And they like, man, we got to figure this out, bro. Why don't you just come over here? We'll form Voltron. And the rest will be history. And that's what happened. Cooper man said Bills better stand on business, man. They better stand on business with a Z. Bid with a D, ness with a Z. Like a motherfucker. Don't got time for the Bills bullshit. Okay. Ready felon. Green Bay did get away from the run, which was working. Matt LaFleur, bro. I'm sitting here shaking my head, bro. Like, dude, at the end, you let 30 or 40 seconds run off. Remember when it was like 2nd and goal or whatever, and they were taking their time. I'm like, dude, you got 3 timeouts. You better burn them. And Greg Olsen, I guess that's the guy's name, the tight end that used to play with Cam Newton. I think his name is Greg Olsen, but I know our offense coordinator used to be named Greg Olsen. I like that guy because, man, I like to hear players who I've heard of, who I know the game. As much as Tony Romo's irritating in a motherfucker, we all know Romo's irritating. When it comes to color commentating and he's breaking down that damn field and breaking down the protections and he's breaking down all that damn what defensive schemes we're in, he's on point with that shit. That's why I'm like this. Yeah, you're annoying, but shit, you're saying some good shit. That's what I'm learning. So Greg Olson said it clear. He's like, oh, Matt LaFleur is trying to hold on you when you have. I learned something last night. He goes, when you have defensive, when you have these many timeouts, you're supposed to be using them on defense. I see what he's doing, but why is he letting the clock run down and run all the way down, bro? I'm like saying, I said, okay, that's true. I heard what you said, Greg, but I'm still going to use my common sense. If the clock is burning down, what difference does it make? You're going to leave with timeouts in your pocket? Oh, man, you lost again. Hey, man, shit, I still got 3 timeouts, though. That's like buying some 3 Powerball tickets, and when you don't hit, you just hold on to them and shit. Hey, man, we all these Powerball tickets. Hey, man, I hold on to my Powerball tickets, man. Shit, you know. Oh, well, why? Are they winners? Nah, they ain't winners, bro. But shit, man, what I look like throwing away a lottery ticket that don't work. What I look like? Look like somebody who has some sense. You're cluttering up your fucking countertop with all this shit that ain't worth nothing. God. Watch Rev said, you throw that ball out of bounds on 1st and 10. It was raining, too, with a cerebral decision. If you throw out of bounds, you stop the clock, you scramble, it goes out of bounds. Just lost it, bro. Redder Felon said sweetness. Oh, I love sweetness, bro. But I was asked who was the greatest of all time. I had to say Jim Brown, bro. Even though I didn't see him play. Okay, now if you want to talk about who I saw play, now we have to talk about some shit. Okay? But as far as Jim Brown, what he did, that dude was only playing 12 games. That's the key. Jim Brown played 10 games and 12 games. Not 16. Not 14. Okay? He played 12. And was averaging well over 100, had over 100 touchdowns, all that shit. But if you want to talk about who's my favorite running back, it's the juice, bruh. And no matter what they say about him or whether he did something or he didn't, I don't know. I wasn't there. Hey, man, what happened off the field don't got shit to do with on the field. I'm only talking on the field. That dude did something nobody done. He's the only running back to ever get over 2,000 yards in 14 games. Nobody's done that. I don't care who, all these guys that got over 2,000 yards. Barry did it. Chris whatchamacallit did it down there in Tennessee. Derrick Henry did it. Eric Dickerson did it. He has the record, which is 2,100 yards. He did it. What's his name that played for the Ravens, man? Big ass, burly ass running back, man. Jamal Lewis. He did it. We had a bunch of people do it. Terrell Davis did it. All of them needed 15 games to get to $2,000. OJ did it in 14. And if it was a 16-game season, he would have had 2,400 yards rushing. He did it in 14. Nobody else has done it in under 14. They didn't even get there. So that's my dude. On the field. But outside of that, I ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck he does and shit. I don't follow players around. I ain't in their personal lives and shit. You know, I don't know. And whatever you do is what you do, though. Okay. Fupa said Lions-Ravens Super Bowl would be dope. It would be. I would really want to see that for my people that are in Detroit. I got some people in Detroit, and that would be great to see them actually be able to celebrate something. Bill Holloway said Barry Sanders. Like I said, is there a wrong answer? Ain't no wrong answer, really, if you start talking about the guys that who's supposed to be there. But I'm just going to give it to Jim just because of what I know about the history and how he did it and all that kind of shit. But let's not act like it's like any of these guys can't be. Tony Dale, what's going on? Tony Dale, man, the second bait. Hey, Tony, you guys going to win, man? You guys going to win, or are you going to let the Lions serve you guys up, man? Andrew Casari Logan, man, what's up? OJ was a beast back in the day, rushed for 2Ks in 14 games. I just said that. With a terrible Bills team and no passing game. No passing game, bro. No passing game. They knew he was getting the ball. The last game of the season, OJ needed 200 yards rushing to get 2,000. And he played in Shea Stadium in the snow. And he got it. He had like 1,800 going into the last game of the season, and he ran for 200 in the snow when all they did was hand the ball off to him all game, and they knew it was coming and they couldn't stop him, and he got 2003. Like I said, man, I could separate the person from what they do. Okay, I could separate all of that. It ain't my job to be. There's plenty of people that can do that shit. Once you get off the field, the diamond, the court, the octagon, the squared circle, you guys can have at it. But in between those lines, that's sacred ground to me. Okay, you be in between the lines, and you in bounds. Because every sport has an inbounds and an out of bounds. When they inbounds, bro, that's all I care about. When they're out of bounds, all y'all can handle all of that. You don't need me to help y'all with that. Yeah, you can make a more. I mean, is there a wrong answer really if you start talking about the people you're supposed to talk about? If you're talking about Barry, you're talking about Emmett, you're talking about, Earl Campbell, you're talking about, you could talk about a bunch of people, bro. A bunch of people. All right. Lisa Blackman, what's going on, man? She'll always be a top 5 instead of one player. Well, you know how everybody does it, man. There's no fun in it if you include in everybody, because some people want to argue. I mean, the biggest argument that I had in regards to top players don't even have nothing to do with football, because typically when you're talking about the greatest quarterback of all time, you're only going to say 2 or 3 different people, and it's going to depend on where you're from, and it's going to have a lot to do with your team affiliation. You're talking about quarterbacks. It's going to be Brady, Montana, and somebody might say then it starts getting murky. 49er fans are still swearing on their life that Joe Montana's the GOAT. Okay, well, Joe Montana was 4-0 in the Super Bowl. Okay, that's true. See, they want the greatest player to be on their team. Okay, so but when you're talking about other things, the biggest argument that I ever get about sports is when you start talking about basketball and you start talking about those top 3 players, and pretty much Jordan's gonna get the nod, and then after that, that's when the fucking arguments start. Motherfuckers be really on one if you don't say the next person name that they think they should be there, and you already know who that is already. Okay, especially now that he's no longer with us. You don't say that second name and you put the other guy's name, who you already know who it is. So I don't even have to say these shit. I don't even have to say names, and you know what I'm talking about, because you've heard the same bullshit. Next thing you know, it's World War III up in that motherfucker. Okay? So when you talk about football, man, we're not going to really have like a balls out argument. But I've seen in the barbershops over this damn basketball shit, you start mentioning 2 guys' names, and one guy's name ain't where they want that other guy's name to be. Next thing you know, man, people is calling people bitches and hoes, and what you gonna do about it, and all. Next thing you know, people standing up and all kinds of shit. Okay. What's up, Lisa? Lisa Blackman in the house. Watch Raiders. I think the merger with the leagues is going to be a minor league for developing players. I don't think the NFL could ever be top. This league should be for the development aspect. Well, the smartest thing that a conglomerate can do is to swallow up its competitors. That's the best thing you do. You acquire them not just because you want them, but because you're eliminating a competition, and then you could take the best things from what they have. Just like Facebook. Facebook bought Instagram. Instagram was killing Facebook. It was killing it. But guess what? When you got a bunch of stockholders and you got people who want to get paid, they're not thinking about the end user. You're just there to boost the evaluation up. That's all your comments and pictures and posts and all that shit you do because you're trying to get somebody to see your ass. All that does is put the evaluation up. So when that price comes in, when Zuckerberg's like, well, shit, man, we can't compete with what they do. Like, we just need to buy them out, then we can swallow them up and then use their technology to help us what we're doing over here. And that's exactly what happened. They went to Instagram. Instagram, I was very shocked. Instagram was like, yeah, man, fuck it. We'll sell it. I'm like, shit. Because they're like, look, man, we build it up from nothing. We're going to walk out of here with billions and billions of dollars of stock options and all that shit. And I can go lay around and Bora Bora and shit and divorce my fat ass wife who I'm tired of and go get me the young secretary and lay around and so that's what it is, man. The NFL, when they did that merger 53 years ago or 54 years ago, they were smart enough to say we can't have another upstart do that shit again. Like, we got to make sure our shit is, we cater to our fans. We're paying for billions of dollars in advertising. We're getting Monday Night Football. We're making it marquee. We're having celebrities on the sidelines. You got to go gangster, and I don't think USFL is gonna go. USL is gonna go gangster, bro. Okay, the closest person who I saw do it, who wouldn't have anything to do with the NFL at this time, was Dion. What Dion was doing with Colorado, he had that shit cracking. He had The Rock on the sidelines, Shannon Sharp. He had Offset. He had Stephen A. He had all them people on the sidelines because he's a showman. He understands, man. People got to see motherfuckers supporting this shit. Problem was when they stopped winning, it didn't matter. You know, you got to win too. Okay. Bev says USL. What's that? That's the combination, Bev, of the USFL and the XFL merged. So, you know, The Rock has his, your boy The Rock has XFL. He merged with the USFL to make one league. So that's what it is. Okay, Gustavo, yeah, put your country flag up, pimp. Watch Raider. NFL has such a stronghold on sponsorships. Hey, man, they learned their lesson, bro. We're never gonna lose market share again, but it's never gonna happen again, bro. It's never gonna happen again, man. We're never gonna be the last people. It's not gonna happen. Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes. Watch Raider. Steve said yes, man. Chris Leonard, man. Greg Olson knows me. He always said the Niner Nation last night had me dying. Yeah, we gotta understand, man. We gotta understand, you guys, that we're never gonna be able to get these people to stop saying nation. McDonald's can't stop Burger King from making burgers. Burger King can't stop Wendy's from making burgers. Wendy's can't stop Carl Jr. from making burgers, bro. The first hamburger franchise was McDonald's. McDonald's can't say, hey, man, you can't put burger at the end of your shit. Like, we were the first fan base to say Raider Nation. Catchy than a motherfucker, dog. When you're the innovator, bro, you're going to see the competitors. That's what it is, bro. It's your job to remind people. Okay? It's your job to remind people that there's only one nation, is Raider Nation. But all these fans say, when I went to the Ravens game with my homeboy, the Prez, y'all saw me when I was at his mansion in Texas. When I flew with him out to Baltimore to go to see my wife's team, which is his team, because he's originally from Baltimore, why did I see Ravens Nation all over the fucking place? I had on all my Raider shit. Understand that. I had Raider from head to toe. No problems. Nobody was fucking with me. But I'm like, come on, Prez. Look at, hey, dog, Randy. He's like, well, you are in Ravens Nation. Look at where you're at. You're in MMT Stadium, Shaq. You're not at the Death Star, bro. This is Ravens Nation. Like, what was I supposed to say? It is I'm in they shit. I'm in it. Very nice stadium, but very cold in the winter. I fuck all of that. I was there in September. Very nice. Grass field. Very beautiful. But Ravens Nation all over the place. Steeler Nation, Cowboy Nation. Booty busting nation. I mean, shit, what can we do? These people are not fans of the Raiders, CL. They're not fans of us. And you know what? If we would have been winning, if the Raiders would have been winning when we created that moniker, because we've only had it since 95. When I grew up, we weren't no damn nation. We weren't no damn Raider nation. Ain't that right, Bill? We didn't have that kind of titles and all of that. The 49ers had 49er faithfuls. We didn't even have that. We were just Raider fans. Like, we didn't get that till we came back from LA. So the moniker is only 29 years old. It's not that old. But if we would have been winning like we supposed to, everybody would know that we were first. They say Laker Nation here, but shit, Lakers win. They've won a lot of titles. So you can't get mad, man, when people act like you didn't say some shit. Because nobody's thinking of you. You ain't did shit. But it is your job to correct it. Okay, watch Raider. Yeah. Lisa Blackman. I think like Tony Dorsett. Yeah, the Juice was a beast. Eric Dickerson was a beast too. Yeah, man. Tony Dorsett was a monster. I always give respect to the original TD, Tony Dorsett, because when Raiders got robbed in 77, we were the defending champ. Bill knows, because Bill knows. 76 Super Bowl, won it. We're the defending champions. We played against the damn Broncos, and Rob Lytle from the Broncos fumbled the ball, and they said that he didn't, and they took us out of the call, and we lost the AFC Championship game, and they went and played the Cowboys in the Superdome down in New Orleans. Man, I was rooting against it, and the Cowboys beat their ass, and I was laughing. I was like, good, that's what y'all get. Okay. Walt says, I always remember the Chiefs are playing in Buffalo today because of our Raiders. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. Lisa Blackman, Matt LaFleur knows Shanahan playbook, and he should have managed the clock better. Yeah, but isn't that what they were saying about Coach AP, Lisa? Oh, his clock management is horrible. Hey, man, didn't you just see a major clock management mistake? You're talking about a regular season game on a team that was losing, a losing record team that he just took over. Matt LaFleur is a proven I guess he's been a head coach of them for 4 years, and his clock management was bad. You didn't hear nobody saying nothing about his clock management. Lisa Blackman said Jim Brown was the man. Jim Brown to me is the GOAT. Yeah, me too. Walt Payton was the best all-around back. Yeah. And he could throw too. Walter Payton could throw the football. He threw a bunch of touchdown passes. I used to see Walt throw those touchdown passes. Okay, let's keep it gangster. Walt could do everything. Walter Payton could do everything. Okay. Better proceed as close to the Eric Dickerson in record. He's 9 yards shy. Yeah, but I forgot about him. But you talk about consistency, man. AP, that guy, he just got beat up fast. I mean, the Vikings ran him into the dirt. But he was short. My favorite running backs are Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Russ Favre, Eric Dixon, Marshawn Lynch. Oh, Marcus Allen is my favorite Raider. Fuck a running back. Love Marcus Allen. But then again, I got the USC connection. That's another reason why I like OJ. OJ, Marcus, all my running backs from SC, man. Even Reggie Bush, who I think got railroaded. Just imagine if they had NIL deal, we wouldn't even be talking about Reggie Bush not having his Heisman. They just robbing people, making people be broke and shit in college. Okay? Charles White. Shit, man. We have motherfuckers, bruh. Justin Cooper, how many subs you have? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Well over 5,000, man. Well, something like that. Going towards 6,000, man. We're working on it. Like I said, man, it's not about numbers over here. It's about quality and loyalty. I need loyal people, not just everybody. Fupa Man can't lie. My childhood rumor was Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden was like the biggest tease of all time. Derek McFadden would have 160 yards one game, and then his ass would have 20 yards the next. So that's what it is. Smoking Pots, what's going on, man? What y'all gonna be eating? My buffalo wings plans fell through. I'm gonna save them for the after party. Hey, man, I had yesterday for the wife, man. We had Wingstop. I had enough Wingstop, bro. I ate half of it before the game because I wanted to be able to be live. So I ate half of it like right before the kickoff, and then the other half I ate during the Niner game, dog. So I don't know what we doing today, but we'll figure it out, bro. We'll figure it out. It's raining, it's overcast here in LA. Probably going to rain again, so keep my ass indoors. Watch Red said OJ was a whole team. Facts. Wall said Tampa needs Simeon Rice to get 3 sacks today. Simeon Rice. Simeon Rice ain't played in a long time, bro. Watch Red said McFadden killed me, bro. I loved him, but injuries killed him. Yeah. Watch said Adrian Peterson. Yeah. Remember the guy who covered OJ on the NFL Top 100 players? What happened if he would have played with the Raiders and Steelers during the 70s? Look, man, let me tell you something about OJ, man. I can talk about OJ all day, dude. I was a Raider fan, man, but I was an OJ fan. Like, that dude, OJ Simpson, to this day, he's been retired since 79. He's been retired for fucking well over 45 years, bro. This dude still has a couple of things that have not been touched. Okay? One of them is OJ Simpson had 2 90-plus yard runs in one season. He had a 91-yarder, and he had a 94-yarder. Now, the 94-yarder, you can go see it on YouTube. I've watched it because I remember seeing it on the highlights when I was a kid, because we weren't getting no Buffalo Bills games unless they were playing the Raiders or something, you know. And Bill knows. The 94-yarder he got was against the defending Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers in Three Rivers Stadium on that damn AstroTurf, and he ran past everybody. It was a straight pitch out. It was a pitch. It was like a 28 sweep, 2 back to the 8 hole. Okay, pitch that shit out. OJ hit the corner. You're talking about the steel curtain. You're talking about Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Donnie Shell, Dwight White, Mean Joe Green. I mean, all of them motherfuckers. You have about at least 8 or 9 Hall of Famers on that defense. OJ hit that edge and turned up, and all them dudes was just straight whiffing. The last person was Donnie Shell. That's my favorite Steeler of all time. Donnie Shell, monster safety. I'm like, he's about to blow his ass up. And the reason why I loved him, because he played like Jack Tatum. He was like the Steelers version of Jack Tatum, always just hitting somebody, fucking somebody up. Man, he had the angle. OJ didn't juke him. He just fucking turned it up a notch and ran right, and he missed him. The whole frame for about 30 yards, nobody there, bro. OJ just turned around and shit. Untouched, 94 yards. They still lost the game, of course. Let's not get it fucked up. They still lost the game. But he had 2 90-yard runs in one season. 91 and 94. That was it. I'm like, man, he's the man. Oh, yeah, Eddie George. I forgot about him, too, bro. Bradshaw. Yeah, Bradshaw. He might be. Bradshaw was a bad boy, bro. And you know whose fault it was? Al Davis. Al Davis made a lot of mistakes, man, by running his mouth. Terry Bradshaw called Al Davis. He wanted to be traded to the Raiders. Steeler fans don't want to talk to me, bro. Bev, you know I know what I'm talking about. He wasn't getting no game time because Joe Gilliam was the starter. And he called Al Davis, like, Al, man, you got to get me out of here, bro. I'm going to come playing for you guys. He's like, I already got a quarterback, man. Ken Stabler. He's like, man, I don't got no room for you. So he said he was talking to Chuck Noll, man. He said, man, I don't know why you guys don't play that Bradshaw kid. He goes, that Bradshaw kid, man, I don't know why y'all ain't playing him, dog. And Chuck Noll's like, yeah? Oh, the old man should have shut up, dog. Next season, they started Bradshaw. Game over. Should have been quiet. Lisa Blackman, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Thompson, Earl Campbell, Evan Smith, Marcus Allen, Barry Sanders. Yeah, Jerome Bettis. Yeah, you got some good names. Wall said Y.A. Tittle. Oh, shit. That's way before my time. Yeah, dominating 2-4 was Earl Campbell. Yeah. Earl Campbell was killing everything. But they ran him into the dirt, bro. I think Earl Campbell had 360-something carries in a season. 360 something carries in a fucking season, bro. Like 300 carries, bro. That's too much. Raiders all day, every day, brother Tripe. Hey, brother Tripe, man, I got to give you my new address before you ship that out, because I'm not at that address that you shipped it out the first time. Okay. In a new crib, obviously, so I gotta give you that, man. Okay. Scott G said, "Could you not swear?" Oh, so what do you want me to say? Gee Willikers, Scott. Bum diggity. Man, some of you guys are soft, man. How can you be a whole man worrying about what a man's swearing or not, dog? You ain't no female, or maybe you are. Who knows? You could be catfishing us. Dude spotted Lamar Jackson at the barbershop in Brooklyn. You can't make this shit up. Hey, I tried to tell you, Andrew. You see, I'm trying to tell you, man. I have the worst arguments that I've had have been in barbershops. Because then people want to go pop the trunk and they want to do this and they want to make money. I mean, because the reason why is because you're arguing over something that is really not that important. It ain't like somebody talked about your mama or said something about your baby mama. Or it's the fact that you don't like what they like or you don't agree with them. And next thing you know, people want to fist fight and shit. So it is what it is. God. Walt keeps saying the same thing. Andrew said, man, my opinion, everyone jumped shit on Colorado after the Oregon game. Facts, they did. They did, bro. But I'm just saying, Deion had it down. If Deion could have won, then, and he'll have the stars back, but Deion has to win for it to really be effective. But that's what these leagues got to do. Rock, you're gonna have to tell Kevin Hart to come and stand on the sidelines at some games, dog. You're gonna have to use your connections, bro. You're gonna have to get Vin Diesel to come down. You got to make it look good. Nobody wants to see football unless you're hardcore. You gotta make some of these guys into marketable athletes, bro. If they want it to work, man, they gotta get marketable people. The AFL had Joe Namath, bro. Played on Bear Bryant's Alabama team. Was box office. Was laying down with all the finance models and actresses and shit, and he was brash. Dude wore a fur coat on the sidelines. This cat wore a fur coat on the sidelines and shit. Like, you gotta have somebody that's good. He understood marketing. Joe Namath understood it, bro. I'm gonna say something outrageous. Joe, what do you think you're gonna do? Joe's laying. They were in Miami, wherever they were at, man. He was laying by the pool, and he had all the people around him and shit, dog. I mean, I wasn't watching football. I was younger than my son, but I did my homework, bro. I studied. I watched a lot of shit. And he's sitting around with his hand behind. He's sitting in the lawn chair. The chair back at the pool like this, kicked up. You know what I'm saying? Shirt off, hairy ass, chest all out. This Joe, he just sunglasses on and shit. Joe, what are you gonna do? What do you think's gonna happen? We're gonna win. I guarantee it. I said, I guarantee it. Nobody did that back then. The only person that did that was Ali. Where he got it from. Ali was the one. He comes in acting a fool. I'm gonna knock him down in two. Like, you gotta make it into a show, bro, and then you gotta live up to it. If the USL want to be something, they're going to have to do some shit. If not, it's going to be gone. Okay? Yeah, UFL, you know what I'm saying. I can't even say that. I can't even say it, Bev. UFL, whatever it's called. Who cares? It ain't NFL. See how NFL runs off so easy? NFL. USL, it doesn't flow off the tongue. Okay? Yeah, it annoys us when it says nation, but you got to understand, man. Raiders didn't trademark it. It's business, bro. You would have trademarked it. You didn't trademark it. Al didn't trademark it. That was on Al. Al was old. He like, oh, okay, say whatever. But you don't see him saying just win, baby. Do you see anybody saying just win, baby? Do you see anyone saying pride and poise? Do you see anybody saying commitment to excellence? Nah, because those are trademarks. Didn't trademark it, bro. Plus, you can't trademark nation. You only could trademark Raider Nation. Raider Nation's trademark. You can't trademark a word. You can't trademark burger. I just said that. You can't trademark something that's words that you can't hold on to. You can't hold on to certain words, man. Nation is not a word you could take and say it's mine. Oh, everybody that says nation got to give me $5. Can't. Nation is a nation. What's the specifics of the nation? A lot of you guys really get emotional. It's a nation. That's country. That could be a country. That could be a fan base. That could be a network of people. Can't trademark that, bro. Everybody has a right to use nation. But when you say a specific part, Raider Nation. Oh, well, shit. A nation of Raiders. Well, you don't get to keep nation. You don't get to keep that shit. But if you did a good enough job letting everybody know that you invented it and it was you were the first person to say the shit and you actually lived up to it, then you would have an argument. But due to the fact you haven't done shit in 40 years, you ain't won a Super Bowl in 40 years, and you ain't won a playoff game in 22, damn near 23, we got more important things to worry about of who's saying nation and who ain't. I'm past all of that, bro. Give me a Super Bowl, bro. Then we could talk about it again. Okay? Ravens Nation sounds corny, but hey, everybody said Steelers Nation says it. Steelers Nation, Cowboy Nation, they all say it. They all say it. What's up, Bryce? Yeah, it does sound corny. Call it the bird's nest. I was thinking that same thing. Nah, they don't call them that, dog. They call themselves, they call themselves Ravens Flock. I went to the game, bro. I was there, man. I went to go see the Ravens versus the Chargers, bro. And that was when the Chargers were undefeated, and they said Justin Herbert was going to win the Super Bowl, and he got his ass whooped by Lamar and them. They call themselves Ravens Flock. A flock of ravens, bro. Ravens Flock. Ravens Nation, Ravens Flock. Everything ain't catchy, bro. Every song comes out ain't a hit. Every song that comes out ain't a hit, bro. God. Yeah, they play right across the street from the Inner Harbor. Deion Sanders going to build up Colorado. I'm not worried. Let him get a couple of more recruits. I believe it. First KC nickname was the Chiefs Wolf Pack. Oh, Chiefs Wolves, an old fat war paint on the horse is embarrassing for the horse, yeah. Gale Sayers was a bad boy. Yusuf, what's going on? Mark Van Egan. I love Mark Van Egan. Raider Nation term started in 1990 in Los Angeles. Oh, okay. I thought it was started in when it came back. All right. Lawrence McCutcheon. Oh, you brought an old name back. Lawrence McCutcheon. I remember that Rams team. James Harris. Lawrence McCutcheon. What's his name? Jack Youngblood. I remember that team, bro. Henry Ellard. I remember all the teams that we played, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. You start saying a team, I'm gonna start dot. All that's in here. 49ers Pickers, who you think about Baker Mayfield's gonna do? He's gonna ball. It's starting to rain out here. I'm gonna get out of here. Baker Mayfield is going to ball, but does that mean he's going to win? No, but he's going to light it up. He's playing. I have to give Baker. I was clowning him. I have to give Baker Mayfield his props. The kid is playing like he used to. He's playing like he used to play. When I saw him the last game, I'm like, fuck Baker, what the fuck is going on? What got into you? I don't know what happened. Somebody told him something. They must have told him, hey, Baker, if you don't fucking start playing, you're going to be out the league and shit. Your ass is going to be stacking groceries at Kroger's. He's like, what? No, I'm not doing that. I don't know if he lost weight. I don't know if he got a different quarterbacks coach. I don't know what he did. All I know is Baker Mayfield is balling. But I don't know if they're going to beat the Lions because that defense is legitimate. Okay. Let me go in the house, man. It's starting to rain. I can't stand out here, though. Go back in the house, get ready to watch this game. All right, man. I'll come back on. No, I'm not gonna come back on to the game because it's gonna be the watch party. Watch party, 3 o'clock, man. Bills and Chiefs. Holler at y'all in a little bit. I have to check on filter.